Well, hello guys. I think if I remember correctly, I showed you this house. I haven't really decided rather if I want to keep or not. Well, the roof. I might change a little bit of the actual house to fit what I need. So I do have a bit of an update for The Sims and Aberration and Minecraft. Um, really all the games because I want to start out with The Sims. I did a little bit of Sims earlier today, and I continued from where we left off. If I remember correctly, I think we left off where first of all my daughter ended up dying. Second, I ended up getting my wife pregnant again because of it, because I do want to keep going on my generations. And I think I left it where my daughter pretty much came back from the dead as a ghost. So Sims wise, that I think that's where I left off. But from what I did earlier, I had the baby. It ended up being a baby boy that actually looks a lot like a toddler girl. Looks a lot like his sister. Dead sister, actually, right now. But he looks a lot like his dead sister. I don't remember what I chose for the name. I think it was Hunter. I think it's Hunter LaSure. Excuse me. So, going on that term, load in. So you have me. I am still a vampire in the game. You kind of get a hint over here. I'm still in the tech guru. Yeah, tech guru. But it's esports gamer. Skills, I don't think I changed too much. I do have fitness up a little bit. I actually started gardening, going to make cooking, handling. I think I did a little bit of mischief, but I don't think I leveled it. I think that was pretty much it for those. Relationship, yeah, I didn't name him Hunter. See what I mean? It looks like a girl. So yeah, Gavin actually has came by a few times, and also found an elder prime vampire, apparently. So yeah, those two. Are the ones that I turn always going to be fudgelings? Yeah. So my character itself has not went through a lot of changes. I think I still have all the all these that I've had. My wife has leveled up a few times in her career. Actually, no, I don't think she really leveled because I got stuck on the logic. I was doing other stuff and I just spaced it. And then add the baby on top of that. Dakota has leveled up in his career a few times. I think I also got stuck on his comedy as well. It's tricky keeping up with all of your characters. I've been working on his fitness and with a painting. I think I did one painting. His vampire lore is low. So I think his thing is probably read more of that the totem or tomes, vampire tomes, I think is how you pronounce it. Although a little update with him, he actually has like a girlfriend, Risku, Riku. I don't know how to pronounce that. But they are dating. They are lovers. She is his offspring due to vampire and best friends. And yeah, I end up meeting someone named Jay. Oh, I didn't know that, but okay, I'm fine with that. Haven't really cared too much about her. I did get her a little bit of gardening as well, because I'll show you in a moment. But I have actually no, I'm gonna go ahead and show you since I tempted you guys with it. But by the time I planted them all, my character had to go to work, and by the time it got back, it was still daylight out, so he couldn't water them. So I'm gonna try to have these like pretty much dry out. Well, not dry out, but I'm gonna try to get them where the next time when it waters, it's going to be nighttime, so I can water at night, if at all possible. He is a asshole. Like a total asshole. Like oh my god. Isabella, like she was like an angel. But Hunter, an asshole. Like severe asshole. Ugh. Like, he will get mad over like everything, pretty much. Like, if his hunger is all the way down, he gets like angry. And then if it gets too much lower, he gets really angry. And something that aggravates me is the energy. Like, the energy does the same thing, where if it goes down so far, he gets angry. And then if it is almost completely gone, very angry. And then because of the very angry, he will throw a temper tantrum and get even more tired. He passed out once because of it. I don't know why my screen's doing that. I'll fix it later. Why is that, actually? Is that... It can't be one of my game controls. It's showing the whole entire screen on my screen. It was doing that earlier, too. Where it cut off. Something like that. Oh well. But Sims, yeah, that's pretty much what went on. Going to Ark, I haven't really done anything since I stopped the live stream last time. Yeah, since I've been working out. But since I stopped the live stream last, that's pretty much all I've done. I've been focusing on other stuff. I've actually been playing quite a bit of Minecraft, which I will live stream again at one point. Kind of want to get. I kind of want to actually do several different things, but in doing so, it's going to be an ass. Alright, hang on. Alright. For your... Alright, so you need to do a little bit more... not really. Don't really have to do that anymore. So, when he's at home, he can pretty much do other stuff. Death Gamer, although thank you for saying that, but personally I don't really care for Rick and Morty. That's just my opinion. I never really got into it, and I don't really care for GTA. GTA suck. They don't really care for the people who buy their shit. They scammed one of my friends, and him and I have stopped playing GTA ever since. So, although I do play certain Rockstar games still, GTA is not one of them. And even my friend, he will not buy anything for GTA. I've been actually having him go to work as well, so I don't have to do them as much. So he's already done everything for his work. Do you have any blood bags left? He has a few. So you spend like $140 on all those seeds, and you can end up selling them later on and get a shitload more.
Ooh. Ugh.
I don't care for the flea market. Alright. So she wants cleaned, which is fine. I can give her a bath. There's not really a point in... Like, there's not really a point in keeping a baby. I wouldn't say keeping a baby, but like keeping it as a baby and not immediately putting it to a toddler. Like, there's not really a point. You might as well just immediately age it up.
Samba.
I've been pretty much keeping these guys pretty rested. At least I try to. Dakota is a master vampire grandmaster. They really should have changed these a little bit. Like, yeah, grandmaster would be the very last, but the you won't get grandmaster until you like have bought everything that you can. So you've taken all your weaknesses, and then you have bought all of the other stuff, and then you'll be a grandmaster. And at that point, there will be another, like the grandmaster will have a final rank where it would be like, it gets rid of like all of, like, how you can kind of undo this. So you can change them out, so you don't have to. Cause I don't mind. I don't mind the withered stomach. For Dakota, I'm not a big fan of the guilty drinker. I don't really care for the sloppy drinker. I mostly did it so I didn't have to get thin-skinned. I'm thinking about just letting her completely die at one point. Because I'm thinking the only character I'm going to keep is me. Him I probably will never change. And I'm probably just going to have him have every skill completely leveled. Probably at one point have him retire pretty much. I'll have myself retire at one point and just be a gardener. It's like, I've seen all my family die. I told you, don't do that. Okay. Let's go. Justin, hello. Thank you. Minecraft. I think the only thing I didn't update you guys on was Minecraft. Uh, my friend Jake and I, we are pretty sure I've live streamed a little bit, mostly for him. But we are at the water temple, and I have killed. Well, we are at one water temple. I have found at least 4 on the map that we're on, and so I've started clearing out the water temple. So far, I've found 2 sponge rooms. So I have those sponges. It's about a stack. I know it's like at least 63. I think I've had 62 at once, but I think 2 of them despawn at one point. Yeah, I think. So I'll probably show you guys sometime this week of what I've done so far. I know I do plan on getting a second controller with this next check I'm getting, and him and I are probably going to be playing Minecraft quite a bit here. I don't know how much we would be live streaming, but me and him will be doing Minecraft.
Oh, Lemnita. Oh.
Vampires don't technically need to sleep. Okay. So I just need to write a column, not column, column. I'm surprised uncomfortable and tense don't like go together.
Oh, Una Pisella.
Oh, no.
Yakalau Dunba. Brugi Payun. Bombzoid Dimpish.
Bruna Boom Emo. Amp Fart
I
Boom.
wish my body looked good as his.
Effitroy Yavara.
Hey, Bruce.
Oh. Oh.
Jessa Crow.
Sibuna Torble Farbe.
Piguna.
Klarshin.
Oh, Pimpini.
Chibi. Aflin Wadida.
Oh, Vadish.
Oh. Bushing. Domana. Benka. Oh. Yibsy. Badish. Vliva.
Wow. Oberoi. Subi Will. Rar.
Oh.
Oh.
Gambela was Susa.
Right. Oh.
Hey, you bitch!
Huh? Uh-huh. Wograchop?
Oh, Dolphus Rebuda.
Warba. Drazolaba.
One of the first things that happens, he gets freaking little girl.
Yaba, thanks.
Oh, wow, that was hilarious. Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. No, just go to bed. Just go to bed at that point, dude. Oh, wow. Actually, no.
Yes.
Ooh. Uh. Detect personality.
Ulatash na panzas. Saglora!
Mean. Actually, hang on. So he's mean, right? Alright. There you go. He's mean and he's angry.
Boy Yarba.
Fim de.
So the glorf.
Oobily boo.
Shrift. He is a master vampire, though. I mean, he can claim that.
Dag.
What are you? Vinia. Oh.
Hey, I mean, he's not angry anymore.
Infalidus. Seraphi. Pardu. Ratza Sapak. Sabuji Parko. Parko.
Nah. Whoa.
Oh.
Chief.
I mean, I don't want to be mean. Is there more?
Oh.
Dave.
Bemfoy Revobi. Huh? Yanaba Amphora. Oh, Chad don't know.
Nice tense.
On ya flirbit. Wrinkle Saf. Oh. Flonial Plemba may pick down Nim Sabao. Wibisu.
You dog.
Torsa. Oh, well, hey.
Twasiba. Oh.
Oh.
Hello. It's kind of sad how my sim looks better than I do. Well, Isabella came back from the dead. I don't remember if you saw that or not. So, we'll go ahead and have him go to sleep. Where's the... Where's the annoying little brat? Oh, there he is! I don't know if you saw, but I was being an extreme dick to this guy. Because I'm trying to get his mischief up. I don't know why, but... trying to get the mischief up. Oh, you're fine. Doesn't bother me any. But, like, the guy is, like, mean. Like, that's literally in the guy's description. Is mean. Hang on, where is he? Frugal and mean. Disliked. I mean, he has a thing for my daughter. But, I mean, I can't have them really do anything since now she's a young adult and he's still a teen. So he has to kind of age up for her. And either way, she's a ghost. So I don't really care for what happens to... Well, although I do care what happens to her, I don't at the same time. It's like, her her part of the bloodline ended. Because I don't think you can have kids when you're a ghost. At least not that I know of. That would be very weird. I think you mistyped that last word. Or it's just very weird spacing. I don't know. But I have a baby boy, well, a toddler boy that looks like a girl at this stage of life. But it's a boy! I promise you! It's a boy. Actually, how do I look at their gender? Say. Son. See? Hunter LaSure. Son. It's a boy. Death by pufferfish. That's always funny. But this literally shows like all my tree. Because it's like, obviously I have at least one more person. Because these two are brothers. And this is my wife. Enjoy what I can. Bye. Night. I know I work in the morning too. It's 12. I'm excited. That's his tombstone. Ooh, shrooms. Actually, no. You don't need to do that. You can pretty much do whatever you want, though. What does mean as soon as he wakes up, I want him to... Dang, apparently people haven't been really cleaning up. Snapdragon. I don't think I have Snapdragon yet. Actually, no. I know I don't have Snapdragon yet. Well, actually, I don't know because they're... Alright. He needs to hurry up. Well, that's what he can do.
Oh.
The hell just happened?
Bruce. Benesh. Sara. Bemazab. Benili. Abanu. Bruce.
Bavna.
Then go! Go! Freaking dumbass. You're lucky you're full on energy.
Gogra.
Listen. Udobna. Uh-huh. Tip Salutha? Oh. Saru. Isa. Nigua.
No, na, 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 na.
Sweet. Yibsy. Oh. Sweet. Gabrotha.
Basement or attic? I'll go basement. Ah. So it was attic. So I'm thinking once it becomes nighttime again, I will go around and collect these. Snapdragon was over here, right? Yeah. He was just like cool chill, but he was like at the angle. It looked like he was in that valley.
Oof. Ah. Ah.
And kind of should have bought this lot, but I usually start off with a smaller lot first, and then I usually just stay there until I move up. No, don't do it.
Oh. Ah. Pishana. Uh-huh. 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 Bekanoi, Bekanoi. Yup. Whoa, yips. Oh?
Gerba,
And
Warble.
so? Tack yoin. Tack yoin.
Oh. Damn it! That's a vampire. Is it? No. It's not.
Queen?
Oh, Warib. Miba. Uskanara. Oh, heaps, heaps.
Go! God damn it. Yeah, I'm going to die because my person's stupid. Just go! Get out of there! That's not funny. Don't you dare go outside.
Serpino!
Maza pleb.
It's not bringing home a lot of money yet.
Slaboom! How?
Practically my best friend just jumped online. I can like never see anymore. Cause he doesn't even work near me anymore. And he doesn't live in the same town as me. He pretty much got out of where I am. Which is fine. Nothing against it. He needs to follow the money.
Oh, Yum.
Cannot break unbreakable object.
Ah, proud. Oh, Parvo.
Yeah, but I don't care for all that gangster shit and stuff like that.
Oh.
Because I'm not part of any type of gang or anything like that. Doesn't matter if it's talking about a fighting gang or Gucci gang or some stupid shit like that. I don't care for it. That's not why I live. I don't live to be part of any stupid gang.
Alwavine. Gelbador. Dampsagarbi. Bina Garsa. Fwib. Lovo. Gorba.
Viva! Viva! Forshaya! Perfa! Fazu!
Gelna Blah.
Now, Neil. And Bechilo. Mirvani. Patur. Hopefully Nardu. Sukuni Lazar.
Narble. Anathoy. Soyben.
I have not noticed that I've been live streaming for about an hour. Damn. lost track of time when I was live streaming, not live streaming, but I was playing the other day.
Oh. You. Jean Coon.
And a grape sap.
Ooh, Zatrus. Namsara.
Zarzuya. Ah, Pitash.
Zatrus. Namsara.
Unjima.
Ooh, Zatrus. Namsara.
Skum Yipsy.
Namsara. Namsara.
Ooh, Sporgly Gobana.
Ooh, Zatrus.
thing is Snapdragon?
Sathrush, come hey. Rat you! Ah, you take fruit!
Scheiben.
Namsara!
Oh, it's tomatoes. Wait, who bought the seeds?
Zorbo. Ha. Zoma Froy.
Ooh, Sathrush!
Whew.
Ha!
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't mean to put those there. Hello. Hmm. I don't know what Tori they're talking about. Oh. And if we're already friends on PSN, sure. But I don't accept just anyone, like, because otherwise I would have a shitload of friends, and yeah. No, I don't want to chat. I want to get all these damn things planted. Yeah, like I said, I don't add just anyone. It's nothing against you in itself, I just don't know you. Just those two.
Oh, Yumbala.
Plant the apple, not eat the apple. Well, I'm not going to be up for too much longer anyways, because it's 12:49 in the morning where I am. And I gotta work at 11 in the afternoon. Oh, no, 11 in the morning. 12:49 a.m. where I am. I need to work at 11. I'll be at work by 11 a.m. So I'm probably just going to plant these, water these, and get off myself. Now you gotta like how the hole, they dig it here, and it often moves slightly. Alright. Is that all part of one? Apparently so. She spent so much time planting and all that. She's actually getting bored of social. Well, like, no social. Alright, what festival? Geekon. Geekon happens a lot.
Rabla. Shimba. Bluff. Ooh, Zafrus.
Yeah, I know.
Kiarba Mimlet. Bobby Gono. Ah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You bitch! You could fucking waited. You didn't have to go to the restroom right now. Could have waited until after. Because I'm giving my damn daughter a shower. Or a bath.
Woo! Oh. Robo. Ah. Hit a gump. Explore up. Yeah, the horn. Oh. Oh, Vinay. Oh, Ofa. Oh, Ben Matufa. Ben Matufa. Oh. Lish. Ah.
That is really starting to piss me off. Now get the hell out, bitch.
Oosteroy. Sa. Wrote him on.
Oh. Alright. Well, for everyone who joined, I do appreciate everyone joining. For those who like my videos, go ahead and tell your friends and all that. I mean, I'm not too picky about who watches my videos and who subscribes. I mean, like, although, yeah, in order to get money for my videos, I have to have so many subscribers, but it's not just subscribers. If I recall correctly, you also have to have a certain number of views per video. So it's not all about how many people are subscribed to you. And going into people's live streams, trying to promote your YouTube, don't do that. It's rude and disrespectful, and that just tells not only that person who's live streaming, but anyone connected to that person, like whoever's watching at that time or whoever watches at a later time, especially how I have mine set up, because that will stay there and people will see like who's commenting and stuff. So like that first comment that's like, hey, why don't you subscribe to me or some stupid shit, like that just tells me and all my other viewers who actually like my content, it's like, hey, that I'm here just so you guys can subscribe to me, and I'm just like a little 5-year-old, and I just want a bunch of people to follow me. That's pretty much what you're saying. So don't be rude. I mean, if you want to hit the person up in like a private comment where it's only that person and you, that's one thing. But going into someone's live stream and trying to get them to subscribe to you or to look at your videos, don't do that. That's extremely disrespectful to both the streamer and to the people who are watching the stream. So don't do it. Because, I mean, if your video is not getting the views, then you're not going to get paid for that video anyways, or any other videos. You have to have views as well as people subscribe to you. So, I mean, if you're just do whatever you want. Like, make your videos, and if people like your content, they're going to watch and subscribe. And going on that subject, if you like someone's videos, actually give them a thumbs up and actually subscribe to them if you are actually like their content. Because if you don't subscribe to them, and actually watch their content, then although it may pop up on your list of people more frequently, on other people, it won't pop up for other people. So let's say if it's a news station, if it actually, say if you always end up going to the same station but you never subscribe, then they're not getting paid as much, which, well, because of not many people subscribing to them, it's basically, it tells the YouTube company, it's like, well, although, they have quite a few views, but no one subscribed to them, we're just going to put them down lower on the list because no one really cares about them. And it does the same for YouTubers as well, actual YouTubers who are, it's not their only job. At least it shouldn't be. They should have an actual job besides YouTube. Now, because YouTube is going to be a hit or a miss, just like where I work at as a delivery driver. We pretty much live off of tips. Because Pizza Hut sucks. Don't get me wrong, I love them at the same time. Because, our food is actually pretty decent. And although our prices have changed quite a bit, but at least most drivers that work there, they get paid minimum wage while they're on the store, which is $7.25 an hour. Now, when we go on the road and take a delivery, our we don't, it drops down to about $4 per an hour. That's guaranteed. We are not guaranteed tips. So at least the Pizza Hut where I live at, that $2.99, $2.99 for the delivery fee, the only thing the drivers get out of that is gas. So be appreciative. My suggestion, I'm not saying you have to, but try to tip the pizza, well, not only the pizza guy, but your waiters and stuff. Tip them at least $3. At least. Because that will at least help with maintenance. And depending on your address, because where I am, certain addresses won't pop up. And we can't officially go to them, so we have to put a fake address in. Well, sometimes those addresses, uh, like we usually have 1000 North Main as one of our addresses that we use for um certain addresses that, although it's within our range, it won't go into our system. So we usually use like 1000 North Main and use that. But some deliveries are further than that, so we don't get all that gas money. So that extra little bit of money will help. And we don't get paid, at least where I am, we don't get paid for reruns anymore. So I can understand not getting paid, like if the driver forgets to drink, because at least we are responsible for it where I am. We are responsible for the drinks. Because that's not up to the person who's cutting the pizza in boxes and put it in the bag. So the drinks I can understand, like not getting paid for a rerun for, but sometimes a person cutting the pizza will mess up a carry-out order, which is a person who carries the order out, and it's up to the damn driver to actually deliver the correct pizza, and we don't get paid for that run because it's not an official delivery. So the people in those cases definitely give the driver a little bit of money, because we're not even getting gas. We're not getting we're not getting gas. We're not getting maintenance on our vehicles. We never get paid maintenance. So tips help with maintenance, pretty much. So tip your drivers. It's a nice thing to do, and the driver will really appreciate it. I would say at least $3, personally. Because, like, as a pizza delivery person, when we see someone, well, first of all, the people who don't tip anything, they're either misinformed on what that $2.99 fee is for us, or they're just scumbags. Cheap scumbags. It's usually either misinformed or they're cheap. The people who tip $1 we usually look at them as, like, yeah, they tipped, but you're still pretty cheap. You're basically saying it, well, I still tipped them. $1 doesn't really get you far at all. What is that? Maybe a candy bar? Because my tips that I use, I pretty much pay for food. Food and gas. That's pretty much all that all my tips go to, is food and gas. Because it takes me forever to save up my money, well, my tip money, to really buy anything solid. Because personally, my check, well, pizza in itself is pretty expensive, but the drivers don't make we don't make the price. Like, no one in our store makes the price. So, I mean, just because the pizza in itself may be overpriced, it doesn't mean that the driver should get blamed for it. Because we're just doing our job.
Nay.
So, yeah. But it's not the pizza. it's not the waiter's fault. It's not even most managers in the store. Like, the only thing that the manager can really do for a pricing is suggest to the actual corporate people to, like, change the price to lower, but they don't really have the authority to really do anything. And for the people, I haven't had this actually happen to me at least yet, but for the people who, because personally I don't fully count all the money, I do a guesstimate. I scan through it and try to make sure it's at least very close. But for the people who know that I do that, or think that the driver does that, and give them a few dollars less than what they should, that will come out of the driver's pocket. Because we are responsible for all that money that we end up collect. So for the person who either refuses to pay or doesn't pay in full, that comes out of the driver's tips. And once all the tips are gone, that comes out of the driver's pocket. Now, personally, I haven't had that done to me, thank God. But still, I have heard about it. And for the people who also prank call us and stuff, like, don't do it to a business. That's the main thing. Like, don't prank call and go, well, I would like 50 pizzas to be delivered at such and such time, and end up being fake, and we end up making all those pizzas. That is a lot of money down the drain. Well, when someone orders to the wrong address, we, at least Pizza Hut, we ask for the person's phone number, and we try to ask for a working phone number that we can reach them. And so if it happens to be like a mistype, where like two of the numbers are switched, or a different road entirely, or something like that, the driver can often call the person and end up having it delivered to the correct house or business. So, like, at least if it's something like that where they ask for a phone number, give them a phone number. So, like, say if something is wrong with the pizza, or let's say the delivery driver ends up going out on the delivery and something happens, like the pizzas end up being dropped, or if it's missing something or something like that. So the driver can also call and go, okay, well, this thing happened and it's going to be later than expected that you're going to get the delivery. So the company can actually inform you of something that goes wrong. That's at least a good thing to do, and probably a really helpful thing to do in general. So it's not just relied on the people. But going back to it real quick. Let's say if the number that they gave us doesn't work. Like, we get there, no one answers, or like the person who answers is like, well, we didn't order a pizza. I've had that happen to me a few times. And the number doesn't work. Well, I usually try on my phone, usually twice. If it goes straight to voicemail, well, if they have a voicemail, I will try to leave a voicemail saying, hey, the person who I delivered to, they say they didn't order pizza. can you call me back and give me a proper address so I can actually deliver it? And at that point, the pizza, well, we take the entire order back to the store, and we just set it back up on the speed rack. If there's more than one driver there, we often let the other drivers know, like, don't take this order. I'm waiting on for a phone call for a correct address. So we try to be as helpful as we can. And then for the customers, like, if an order is wrong, like, try to be at least considerate, because you also have to think almost every person in that building is getting paid minimum wage for a job that's actually pretty tricky to do. Like, yeah, making pizzas, that's not hard, but you try making 10 pizzas in 15 minutes when our belt is at least 9.5 minutes long. So that means you gotta make all 10 of those pizzas within, because our times we have where it's supposed to be out of the oven, cut, and all that in 15 minutes. Under 15 minutes. So we have to not only make all the pizzas, we would have to stretch all the dough and stuff like that, and have all those done and going through the oven, and we have to have all that done before it reaches like 5 minutes in order to make our time. And that's very hard to do with just a few pizzas. Because we have had orders like, we've had a huge order once where it was like 15 pizzas, and because they didn't set it to a future time, we had to get them all done in 15 minutes. With other orders before and after. It's like, seriously? If you're going to do a big order, try to place it in the morning, so we can actually prepare for it in the afternoon. That is my suggestion. So if you actually want it on time, if you want it delivered, or if you want to pick it up, it doesn't matter. Try to do it like around open, because morning time is the least busy for us, and it would be the best time for us to actually work on future orders, especially large ones, and make sure they're at least finished, so the only thing we would have to do is put them through the oven and cook them. And make sure, really for any business, check the expiration date on the coupons. Some of them may not have an expiration date, but as soon as they stop being a special, they often start having expiration dates, and once the expiration date expires on on the most recent, it expires on all of them, including the ones that don't have an expiration. Because I know for the longest time we end up having 2 or more mediums for $6.99 each, any way you want them, and a $10 in a carry out, however you wanted them. And we had those for I think it was at least 6 months, and they didn't have an expiration when at least I first started there, and then it got to the point where we were actually about to end them, and we started putting expirations on them. Alright, well at this point I'm pretty much babbling, and I do need to be up for work in a few hours, so I do need to actually get out of here. Sorry about my ramble. For the people who actually didn't know anything I was talking about, at least you're a little bit informed. Tip your waiters, waitresses, and delivery men and women. probably at least around $3, because technically we can refuse to serve anyone. So if we find a house or a business that doesn't tip us, we can stop delivering to you guys if we wanted to. Because we don't have to. Like, yeah, we may be losing money out of that order, but the driver, he wasn't really getting paid for it anyways. So, try to tip your drivers, for those who actually order. Try to tip them a few dollars at least. Alright. Well, again, sorry for my rambles. Have a nice day, have a nice night. I will catch y'all later. I don't know the next time I will live stream. With my work schedule being flip-flopped all over the damn place. Sometimes I work mornings, sometimes I work afternoons. And then when I'm not working, sometimes I want to relax. So I don't know exactly when my next live stream will be. But see y'all then.